Well, welcome back to the wrap-up. Got a nice warm welcome there from our Dalhart Golden Wolf cheerleaders. We've reached our 3-5A block. Again, a lot of us out here love to cover this one. See some surprises. The Dumas Demons fell to Estacado last week while Hereford defeated Estacado. So quite a matchup to see how Dumas was going to rebound here in week 3. They took on Lubbock High last night. Let's take you out to that game. See if they were able to bounce back. The Demons going to strike first, and Noah Quintanilla going to fake the handoff, and he's going to keep it himself and take it all the way to the house, 7-0. Now the Demons offense, they're going to keep it rolling here. Cito Rodriguez gets the pig spin, and he finds pay dirt. Make it 13-0 Dumas. Lubbock High going to block an opportunity there for the Demons, but look at this one. It's going to be picked off, the Westerners, by Tony Intharath, and he's going to take it 46 yards to the other side for the pick 6. And Dumas, yeah, we were worried about them after week 2, after falling to Estacado. But look at this, folks. Last night defeating Lubbock High 52-0, blanking out the Westerners.
All right, let's go to another big game, one of our pick'em games. We have Caprock taking on Estacado. Going to pick up the first quarter, her first series for the Longhorns, a high snap. They lose the ball. Estacado comes up with it, unable to score though. So it's now going to stay into the early second quarter, still scoreless. Both ends. Put it up for the 6'2" Ashton Williams, going up and bringing it down for the touchdown, 7-0 Matadors. Everyone just ripping off Zeke there with the Feed Me More. All right, now Caprock coming right back. This time Caleb King taking it in. That knocks the game up at 7. Now 13-7, Estacado leading. As Estacado going to Caprock. Sorry, I can't really read this guy's handwriting. Kim and Derek Williams breaking free, taking it 67 yards for the touchdown. Makes it 14-7 Matadors, and a shocking score, at least for me here. Estacado gets the win, 31-10.
That's certainly a shocking score there. Estacado just continuing to knock off our 5A teams here. It was going to be a true test to see how talented Estacado was, as I mentioned, defeating Dumas. And unfortunately, the Caprock Longhorns falling tonight. We do have Phil Woodall from the Texas Panhandle Sports Network. A little tongue twister there on the phone now. He was out there at the game. Phil, what happened to the Longhorns this evening? Can you kind of walk us through how the game went?
Well, it was 14-10 at the half, and in the third quarter, coming up with some big scores, Jeremiah Dobbins, a sophomore running back, rips off a 64-yarder and then a 2-yard run, and their field goal kicker kicks a 35-yard field goal. They outscored Caprock 17-0 in that third quarter. In fact, the Caprock Longhorns had only 40 yards of total offense in the second half, and they had just one first down in that third quarter, and that was a pass interference penalty. They had a couple of fine running backs for Estacado. Camadrick Williams, who you talked about, DJ, earlier, that 67-yard touchdown run, and Dobbins with that 64-yarder. But really, it was the Estacado defense that tied up Caleb King and Tariq Williams all night long. Very impressed with their defense. In fact, guys, they're 2-1 in District 3-5A. They could compete in the district, couldn't they?
You're certainly right. Seems like Estacado just upsetting our 5A teams here. What do you think just the key things going forward that you think the Caprocks need to work on?
Well, Caprock's got to find a way to, they're still very inexperienced. A lot of juniors on that team. The line's very good, very effective, but they've got to find ways to get Caleb King outside and get him some more running room. And Tariq Williams needs to get his passing game going a little better. He's one of the more athletic quarterbacks they've had over the last few years at Caprock, but passing-wise, probably not as strong in his arm as last year's Zach Insinius. So we're going to have to work on that a little bit. They do have an off week before they start district play against Amarillo High on the 28th. So I think that's what Coach Dan Sherwood will be working on in the next couple of weeks, is getting that offense a little more like an air raid offense should run.
Well, thank you so much, Phil Woodall, on the phone with us there from the Panhandle Sports Network. Always fantastic to have your recaps here on the show. We're going to keep it moving here in 5A. The Paladaro Dons out at Dick Bivens, and it was coming down hard as they took on Ryder.
Yeah, here you can see Brandon Bolton here on a nice little run there for Wichita Falls Ryder.
Nice big gain.
And then top of the third here, it's a big lead already 28-0 Ryder. That makes it 35-0. They win this one 42 14. So the Dons still searching for that first win.
That's right. Definitely a tough test out there. Ryder, they did come into the game 0-2, but they fell to some tough teams. Again, Paladaro as well. Taking on these opponents, certainly going to prepare them for district play coming up.
Well, let's head out to Kimbrough. We're going to pick it up in the second quarter. 7-3 after a Randall field goal. Monterey's Xavier White going to find a seam on the kickoff, and no one's going to catch a nice, great block there. That's going to make it 14-3 Plainsmen. Monterey is starting to roll. We're going to stay in the second quarter. Same score. Rylan Young scrambling to his right and launching one deep, and that's White again. He's already proved he's got jets. Yeah, that makes it 21-3 Monterey. And then we already saw this one. 1 second remaining in the half. Landon Nix buying some time. Nope, can't see anyone going down that side. Let's go back this way. I'm going to heave it up, just like Aaron Rodgers has numerous times.
If you guys can't tell, DJ's a huge Green Bay Packer fan.
Brody Fisher there with the Hail Mary touchdown. Unfortunately, Monterey takes this one 42-16.
All right, well, we did have some shockers there, some of our 518 spawn. We are joined now on the phone by Lance Lanhert from the Amarillo Globe News. Lance, you were out there at the game. We saw that incredible play there just before the half. I know Brendel Raiders had an emotional halftime ceremony. Can you kind of just break down what happened there in the second half as they took the field?
Yeah, it looked like that pass may have sparked him. You know, Monterey came out and kind of checked them on their offense, just couldn't get going. But Nix makes that great scramble, you know, and does the Hail Mary. And I talked to him after the game, and he even thought that was the momentum boost. And then I also talked to Coach Hutchinson.